So I thought I'd show you where we've been living, how we've been living, and some of the things I've added to the boat. This is the forward berth, aka the master bedroom. One of the things I did was I created these fans that we could plug into the USB to keep cool and a little bit of nice sound at night, and then we can move them around easily. They got a nice little base there. My locker, and I added some shelves and things like that to keep it a little bit more organized. These little wall hooks are neat. They're attached with just a suction cup, so I put a bunch of those around the boat to give us some extra places to hang up coats and towels and things like that. So for the radio, added Sirius XM, so we can listen to music anywhere. And then this is a hotspot, so we have Wi-Fi whenever we have a decent connection for 5G or something. I also put a small inverter in the back, so that is, most of the boat usually runs off of battery power when we're not plugged in at the dock, so that gives us an ability to plug some things into 120 volt, whether, laptop or if something we need to charge or something like that. I can run small powered things off of the inverter. In the back area, so this whole area was actually all open, and it kind of got pretty cluttered. It might look cluttered now, I don't know, but there was just kind of stuff everywhere. You had to climb over, and it made it difficult because there's some doors on the left to access the generator and the engine and air conditioner and so forth. So I put in these shelves, and now I have under here, I have a lot of storage all the way back. I can put bins and seats and things like that. And then a second shelf there, which you can reach through the opening up top, will open up and can reach down those things to grab when we're up in the cockpit upstairs. So the cushions and covers for the Dodger and enclosure and so forth. One of the things I did was I installed a sensor here, so we can tell when the waste tank, there's a tank in there that goes with us everywhere because we can't dump overboard, obviously. So we can measure how much waste and when we need to pump that out. All the marinas have a place that you can pump out. One of the things I did on the boat was this center seat. It was kind of funny. When you go under the center seat, the edges of this went under these cushions, so I had to take all three cushions off to get under here. So I just cut this back here, so now I can just reach in there, and you can see a lot of tools and spare parts and things like that I need are in there. But back here is the generator, which we had installed. So this will give us 120 volt power when we're at anchor or if we're traveling, sailing, or something like that. I installed this bilge alarm, which runs down into the bilge, where if water got into the boat, see these sensors will pick up water. So if this water level rose too high, it'll give us an early warning before it gets above the floorboards. Another thing, just a real kind of simple little thing, but this is the temperature of the freezer in back, the temperature of the refrigerator, the temperature outside, and the temperature inside. So we can kind of monitor and make sure that the refrigerator and the freezer are staying cold, and also get a sense if we're inside and the boat's nice and warm, how cold is it really outside, or vice versa. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments, and we'll answer any questions you have if you're curious about how something works, or how we live, or how we use certain things, or what maybe you didn't see, or wondering, do we have it or do we not live with it right now?